I need someone to tell me, why do bad things happen to good people?
Mm, I have spent years trying to understand this. And finally, one day I woke up and it just made perfect sense to me. We're all creators here. God lives within all of us. The kingdom of heaven is within us, right? So we're co creating our experience here. And our world shifts and molds to the beliefs that we're holding of ourselves. There is no exception to that law. That is universal law. That is God's law. That is divine law. And so that is absent of whether you are a good person or not. And this is why good things happen to bad people and bad things happen to good people, because bad people generally have a really high concept of themselves. They place themselves on a pedestal, they put themselves before everybody else. They see themselves in this light of, I'm better than everyone. Everything always works out for me. I always get what I want, right? And if those are the beliefs that you have of yourself, absent of whether you are a good person or not, your world has no choice but to reflect that back to you. And so, why is it that good people experience such difficulty in life? This is a question I've asked myself so many times. And it's because good people generally put other people before themselves. Good people generally care more about others than about themselves. They don't put themselves on that pedestal. They don't see themselves in that light. They don't value themselves the way that if they did, they would see that reflected to them in their life, because we are co-creating this whole experience. God has given us the power to do that. The kingdom of heaven is within us, and that is absent of whether you are a good person or not. And so if you are a good person and you're listening right now and you have just gone through the shits in your life and you're looking around at the world and you feel so much unjust and you feel like you have just been handed the shit end of the stick, let me tell you, your world will start to change the day that you believe that you are worthy of the best life, the day that you see yourself in the life that you want, the day that you believe that you can have that life, and the day that you heal yourself, heal the wounds, and start to believe in that version of you, that will be the day that your world starts to turn around. And that's the day that we remember ourselves. That's the day that we remember who the fuck we are. These bad people out there, they know who the fuck they are. And they are ruthless. They will step over anybody to get to where they want to be because they put themselves on that pedestal. And it's time for you, if you're a good person, we need more good people to believe in the good of themselves so that there can be more good in this world. Can you imagine if all these good people started to heal and put themselves on a pedestal, start to love themselves, start to see the value that they have in this world? Can you imagine the energy that will shift in this whole entire world by just having more good people realize that about themselves and then using their goodness to create more good in the world for others? This is what we have to do. The time is now. The time is now more than ever for you to start to believe in that part of yourself. So this is why good things happen to bad people and bad things happen to good people. We are all just experiencing the divine law that God has given us as a birthright here. And there is no exception to that law, whether you're a good person or you're not.